Going live in setting up your meeting. Oh, he put on glasses now? Look at you trying to look intellectual.
I gotta wait till my eyes wake up a little bit.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's painful to look at the screen.
All right, here we go. We're live. Episode 191, Circuit Breaker Podcast live video. What are we doing here? Why am I looking at all of you right now?
You requested this, so you live with it.
I didn't request it. I thought it was a good idea. I thought we all hang out a little bit. Hi, readers. I'm your editor-chief and owner, Clayton Davis, here on June 21st, 2020. Time of recording is 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, episode 191. Around the room, I don't know what order we're in when it's broadcasting out. That always changes. I wish I could control that. Let's start with Mark Johnson.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Karen Peterson.
Hey, everybody.
Joey.
I'm just going to say it looked like you pointed at your crotch.
I didn't know what you were pointing at. I'm like, was I supposed to do something? Did I miss a cue?
Off camera, Mark.
And Ryan McQuaid.
Hi, everyone. Happy Father's Day.
Everyone's going to see that I just pointed
in the wrong direction.
That's all right. Wrong direction.
He actually got mine right, which was
Oh, he was pointing at me when he did that.
Really?
Screen images are going to be a great thing.
Yeah.
Gribs.
Hold on, guys. I have to just fix this up. Tell me what you did this week while I'm fixing up the episode for everyone to see. Go ahead, Karen. You start.
I watched some movies. I interviewed some people. I don't know. I watched Interview with the Vampire again after last Sunday. Yeah. I was like, I haven't watched it in a while. It's time. So I got to revisit that. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. What else did I watch? I feel like I watched a bunch of stuff this week. I mean, I watch a bunch of stuff every week, but
how good was Interview with the Vampire for you?
I mean, it's great. I just kept thinking about how, of course, of course I loved it in 1994. It was, peak.
You can love it in 2020.
Oh, I still do. Of course I do. But it was just like, I don't know. It just brought back a lot of memories for me. I remembered exactly what theater I saw it at the first time. And because I was with my best friend and she got really grossed out at one scene and finally just like got up and left. And I just sat there by myself like, well, what do I do now? Oh, well, I'm going to stay. And yeah.
So you're saying you liked a movie where Tom Cruise gets to live forever?
Of course I did.
Can't imagine what that would speak to you about.
Were you really, really, really in love with him during this time?
It's definitely grown over the years, but he was the first crush I ever had. I was 9 when I saw Top Gun. And
that volleyball
by
scene.
1994, oh yeah, for sure. What'd you say, Joey?
I said that volleyball scene did things for you. For Mark. Oddly for Mark too, but you know.
What can you do?
Mark's got a thing for Iceman.
Mark, anything you do this week?
I caught up on rewatching a couple of the best of the aughts films again, and actually changed my mind on a couple that I was kind of surprised by. And actually, in a positive.
Wait, hang on.
In a positive direction. So, and I think Clayton, you're a big fan of one of them. But Amelie, I was okay on the first time. I kind of loved it this time around.
I don't think I've come back to it as much. I should come back to that.
I love that movie. It's so good.
It's a good
I don't think I've seen it since the first time I saw it. And I saw it like years after the whole like Oscar finale. I think I saw it like maybe 2005.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And the other one that really surprised me because I really didn't like it at all. Like Amelie, I thought was fine, but Itu Mama Tambien was one that I did not like at all the first time I watched it.
Really?
And I loved it this time.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
I think that was 2000, so I was 20 years younger. I mean, God, I was 22 at the time. So I think I've some of these movies. That's why you got to kind of go back sometimes and watch.
Are you suggesting there wasn't things in that movie that would appeal to a 22-year-old?
I mean, I don't know. I got lost in it, I think. And actually, you know what? There was one that I liked a lot the first time I saw it, and kind of came down on a little. Was In the Mood for Love. I remember loving it the first time, but it's just kind of.
Oh. I don't know if I've ever really finished it.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's just Wasn't as good as I remembered.
Okay.
Cross it off his list.
Joey, what'd you do this week?
Watch some stuff. Also, I saw a new movie. I saw the Jon Stewart movie.
Oh, Irresistible.
Yeah.
Was it irresistible?
It's not what you're expecting. So I think the embargo lifts by the time this
I'm
goes
expecting
up.
it to be bad.
It's not bad. It looks like, so it's sort of posing as a bad movie.
I love the Joey.
No, I was for 90% of it like kind of indifferent to it because it's what the trailer suggests. And you're like, I saw this. It was a swing vote, and it was, we've seen this movie. Yeah. And there's a twist that changes it around. You eventually tell why it's a guy who made the Daily Show making this movie.
Steve Carell was dead the whole time.
Not him.
They're all on a snow globe.
No, you'll see. And then I, as usual, went back to like some comfort food, like Almost Famous, and I have a Tom Cruise project beginning. So oddly started with War of the Worlds. Or it was on TV, and I was like, oh, cool. There's an excuse to rewatch this.
Yeah, it was a 25-year anniversary, right? Of Almost. Didn't they just reunite this week?
They just did something for one of the anniversaries. I think it's. Yeah, I guess maybe it is.
It's almost 20 years later.
Yeah, so I guess they did like a podcast or something. I saw.
Oh, Mark, does that make you feel terrible when you hear stuff like that?
A little bit.
You know what's funny? What was there was an anniversary recently that I was like, oh my god, that feels the Toy Story one.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years. But then it was the anniversary of something from 1995 or whatever. Obviously, it was like 25 years later. And I was like, it's funny that and Toy Story 3 feel about the same to me in my head of time period. And obviously it's not because
yeah, as you get into the age where these oral histories of things or of movies where the oral history you were there for, you're like, oh, I know all these stories. This isn't interesting. It's just depressing.
Cool.
My brother messaged me this week and he's like, do you realize my son is the same age now that I was when Jurassic Park came out? And I was just like, what? No. Yeah.
It's not okay.
No.
Not okay.
It doesn't make sense because I still maintain 1990 was 20 years ago.
Right.
So was 1985.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
My audio like froze a little bit as you said it, so you just sounded incredibly drunk when you said, I still believe. It really
I am drunk. It's Sunday morning. It's mimosa time.
Yeah. I was thinking of I Still Believe, the Mariah Carey song. That's what
I thought you were about to say the faith-based movie.
Yeah. And Blessed Union of Souls. I used to love that group.
Oh yeah.
You remember them?
You know I do. Yeah, that's. Yeah. I think I was like in high school when that came out. So you were like.
No, because I think I was in high school. I think you just made yourself a lot younger, sir.
I don't know. I have to look it up now.
I know, I'm looking it up. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. All right, Brian, you can do your intro.
Yeah.
Sorry, readers, that I'm just making sure that you can see us probably. You can see us on YouTube, which is fine, but on our website, like there's
formed in 1990, Clayton Davis.
Yeah, and I believe was 95.
Yep.
So I would have been a junior. And you would have been.
So maybe I just discovered them late in life.
Yeah.
Jake K says hello, and Robin Wright says Happy Father's Day. Thanks to
J.K. Simmons and Robin Wright Penn. Cool.
Happy Father's Day, Mark, and happy Father's Day.
You too, Clayton.
And the doggy dads here.
Yes.
Right.
Go ahead, Ryan. What did you do this week?
I watched a lot, actually. I watched the original Dune because my wife finished the book and she wanted to watch it, and I said sure. And
I have a question about that. How different is the book from the movie?
It's talking with her. She said they took complete chunks out, and it's just an incoherent mess. And
you didn't
is that the problem with it?
Yeah.
There's not enough in there.
Well, she said that she asked me if like, are they splitting this into like two movies? And I said that's what Denis plans on doing. And she said that makes a lot of sense. And I said, when I looked back at her, I said, they're going to need to add some action to this, though, because if they do it in two parts, that first part's going to be boring as hell. So, it was not very good. Even she admitted that. So hopefully Denis can do a lot better. And I know Lynch and a lot of the cast and crew hate that movie. So when I read up on it, then I watched. I've been watching Robert Altman movies for my other podcast, and I watched his film Images, and that movie is a trip and a very you could tell that Aronofsky basically took a lot of Black Swan from that movie. And what else? I finished What We Do in the Shadows, and it's as amazing as Karen has been saying it is. That finale was great, and I wanted more. I was so sad when I found out that there wasn't going to be a new episode on Hulu, and I was like, damn it, I need more. And then I actually went to CBS All Access this week too, and I caught up on The Good Fight on CBS All Access.
Not the Twilight Zone?
Not the Twilight Zone. Sorry, Jordan Peele.
You're the first person I've heard that actually has that.
Yeah, it's a free trial for a week, and I'm gonna try to.
You can plow through it.
I'm gonna try to cram I'm gonna try to cram as much of The Good Fight in because I love The Good Wife. I thought it was a great show, and I saw the first season. I never got back to it, so yeah, I've already seen the second season. I'm going on to the third, and it's great, and it's an excuse to watch Delroy Lindo do more amazing work. After The Five Bloods. So if you need a Delroy Lindo kick beyond going back to his filmography, he's also amazing on The Good Fight right now.
I was really hoping that when you said you were doing a Robert Altman kick, that the first thing you mentioned was Dr. T and the Women.
I actually
that's
didn't.
where you go to for all of Robert Altman.
I mean, it's the summation of his career.
I watched Gosford Park last week. I've seen about
Gosford Park. I love it.
Oh, I don't like Gosford Park.
Clayton hates that movie.
Clayton would rather watch Dr. T and the Woman.
What more shocking than me not liking Gosford Park is that Mark Johnson likes
right.
it.
Yeah.
That is equally as because it should totally be opposite.
I'm in Mark's camp. I love that movie. I thought it was great. It was a good because I'd seen Downton Abbey, so I was like, and I know that Fellows wrote it with Altman, and I was like, oh, they basically took everything from this movie and made it into a television show, and the movie's way better. So, but no, I've seen a lot of his 70s output. I'd say right now, and I said it on my other podcast that I think Altman's the best director of the 70s. It's no question. And I take his work just up against anybody. I mean, you go and look at it. It's so diverse. It's so interesting.
I think that's an arguable case to make.
I went to look.
I don't know if I agree.
Nashville, MASH. I mean, there's
Brewster McCloud. You got Miss Miller. You got The Long Goodbye.
Miss Miller.
Kind of bookends it in 1980 with Popeye. If you're into that.
I have to go.
I was definitely
not.
Ooh, so
it's
here we go.
Hard to compare him to Coppola.
Here we go. We got Francis Ford Coppola. That's Godfather Conversation, Godfather Part 2, and Apocalypse Now.
That's 4 movies, though. See, everybody always says that about 4 movies. So.
This is going to be controversial because he's my favorite director of all time, but Scorsese's on this list, and I don't think that's true for him. But he has Boxcar Bertha, Mean Streets, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Taxi Driver, New York, New York. I mean,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I think Coppola's all 3 of those 4 are in the top 25 movies ever made.
George Lucas, Star Wars, American Graffiti, and THX 1138.
No.
Spielberg, Duel, The Sugarland Express, Jaws, Close Encounters, 1941.
No.
Pretty good.
William Friedkin, Boys in the Band, French Connection, The Exorcist, Wages of Fear, Brink's Job. I've never seen Brink's Job or Wages of Fear, but the other 3.
How about Mel Brooks?
Hold on, Altman. We got Altman on here. Altman has the most in that, obviously. So MASH, Brewster McCloud, McCabe and Mrs. Miller, Images, A Long Goodbye, Thieves Like Us, California Split, Nashville, Buffalo Bill and the Indians, or Sitting Bull's History Lesson, 3 Women, A Wedding, Quintet, A Perfect Couple. That's all his 70s.
So he has quantity for sure.
He has a quantity, but if you watch it, it's quality too.
And I'm not saying it's not, but if you took his top 4 up against Coppola's 4,
it's pretty. I mean,
oh wait, hold on. This is my answer. Sidney Lumet, Got
I was
last,
gonna say, what about
Love
Civil
it.
Met?
the
Yeah, that's a
last
good
of
one.
the mobile hot shots, the Anderson tapes, Child's Play, The Offense, Serpico, Love and Molly, Murder on the Orient Express, Dog Day Afternoon, Network, Equus, The Wiz.
That's pretty good too.
Lumet's up there too.
I
Woody,
go with Mel Brooks actually. What
Yeah,
Mark
that's what I
said.
was saying. Mel
we
Brooks.
got Woody Allen.
Woody Allen's a close second.
But
Yeah,
no,
Woody's got-
Bananas, Everything
Ban-
We Always Wanted to Know About Sex, Sleeper, Love and Death, Annie Hall in Manhattan. He has like 2.
And
That-
Interiors. And Interiors.
What Interiors is that decade?
Yeah, it's between Annie Hall and Manhattan. Everyone expected a comedy and got a urban
Stanley
drama.
Kubrick has 2, but Clockwork Orange and Barry Lyndon. Mel Brooks is a 12 Points, Blazing Saddles,
12.
Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, and High Anxiety.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Brian De Palma, Dionysus in 69, Get to Know Your Rabbit, Sisters, Phantom of the Paradise, Obsession, Carrie the Fury, and Home Movies. And then John Carpenter, Dark Star, Assault on Precinct 13, and Halloween.
I mean, I think Altman would be.
I'm going Lumet.
I'd go Altman number 2 or 3 on that list.
I go Mel Brooks.
I have to go Coppola. To me, that's his 4 are just silly.
Would you say Michael Cimino with Thunderbolt and Lightfoot and the
And
Deer Hunter?
that's only 2 though. But I mean,
Bob
it's good.
Fosse, Cabaret, Lenny, and all that
Fosse.
jazz.
Ooh.
Not a big fan.
Terrence Malick, Badlands, and Days of Heaven, probably.
What about
Mark picks all the directors of Caligula.
fine? What about Roman Polanski? What else did he have other than Chinatown in the 70s? And Rosemary's Baby was 68, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me see.
He had a couple of 70s movies that were good, but let's see.
It's in the 70s?
I'm in there now. 70s, he's got. Hold on. He's still like acting. Oh, it's crazy that I just came up with myself. Macbeth, What, Chinatown, The Tenant, and Tess.
The Tenant is good. Tess,
Yeah,
I
the
think.
Tenant.
I don't think I've seen The Tenant. All right. All right, let's talk something. So I try to get some stuff we're having. I think some difficulties are happening on the site itself of like it showing. Do you guys see it on the website? Like the video feed?
I wasn't looking for it.
I wasn't like I don't know if it's just like if it's my cache. I don't see any words, but whatever.
I see the post. We'll see.
I see the post on the front end, and then I don't see anything on the actual page, but whatever.
Hey Clayton.
Huh?
What is the site address, please?
Wordcircuit.com.
Okay.
HTTPS. It's secured. It's SSL.
There's no
Words, right? Yeah.
There's tags.
That's all the posts because what's on TV is blank too.
Awesome.
Great.
Eh.
Can't wait to fix that in a moment. All right, in a moment by like an hour. All right, so
Right.
big news of the week. We have an Oscar ceremony in April,
Mm-hmm.
an extended deadline to February 28th. Now, some people seem devastated by this. Some people seem annoyed by this. I think it was appropriately the right move. If you're going to have an Oscar ceremony, then this is the right move. Extend it to February 28th, which would have been the actual ceremony. Got to give a shout out to Chris Tapley, who made a very good point on Twitter about a week or two ago that you're still going to have this problem next year because nothing's shooting right now.
Yeah.
So, thoughts on Oscars back in April, because we've been there before, and they have extended deadlines before and things like that, and postpones and things like that. What are your thoughts on that move?
I think it's a great move. But I do think, though, by that April date for the Oscars, hopefully the projections are we would have a vaccine. So then you can have productions go up. You have a lot of movies that are already moved back. They're working on a lot of them in post-production right now. So I think that for the fall circuit, studios would be using the summer heavily to make all those Oscar movies for like next year's Telluride, next year's Toronto and things. So I actually, if the vaccine is available by April, then we should technically be okay-ish for the most part, in my opinion, to go back and have a regular Oscars. Maybe it'll be in March though, instead of in February, just to give it a little bit more time. And then in the next year, so I'm talking about 3 Oscars from now, that's when we could go back to maybe a February and everything just kind of be back on track. It's all going to have a trickling effect. But I also saw this week a lot of people talking about how Sundance could be used as a big player, and I just don't see that happening.
Well, there's no movies. There's no movies to go there.
Like
right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know how Sundance and South by Southwest are going to fill in the bottom of their lineups next year.
I was
going to be really tricky.
I was talking to Karen about this earlier in the week, and we were talking about Sundance and if they should move. And I was like, they should stay exactly where they are, because that will be the one time they're going to be like, we're able to pay attention and then be relevant, because there won't be any Oscar nominations at the same time that Call Me by Your Name is premiering and all that stuff.
Yeah, but what's ready?
Well, so here's the thing that and I said this before, but just to reiterate again, there are movies obviously that stopped shooting that were in the middle of shooting. So yes, that part is true. There are a lot of things that were done shooting that were in post-production. The big holdup, and I shared this, is with musical scores. Composers are like, you can edit at home. Like you can get an editor to, maybe get their equipment and edit at home and things like that. It may not be ideal, whatever. But composers, that's the last thing you do for a movie. And a lot of movies are held up there because you can't get orchestras back together. You can't socially distance in a studio booth, and it's hard to have a flute with a mask on your face. So a lot of difficulties in that arena. To your question, Joey, what's going to be ready? I think there's some stuff that is ready, or that could be ready. I think you may have a lot of I hate always using the same example, like Nebraska can cut versus
maybe
you're going to get a lot of early cuts of something that are going to evolve over time. So whatever Karen sees in January, because Karen, you'll be the one we sacrifice up for Sundance. So when Karen goes to Sundance next year in a bubble, like Bubble Boy and Jake Gyllenhaal, then she will see the earliest cut of Margaret that's 4 hours long and then gets like held up from.
Well, yeah, that would be the only way to do it, because anything that's starting shooting isn't going to start shooting until July at the earliest. So you're on this really tight schedule for whatever their submission deadline would be, which is got to change also, I would imagine.
There are some countries that have opened up filming too, though, and there are some productions where a lot of the cast were already overseas and just kind of stayed there to wait it out. So there will be some things that are able to resume filming or already have even. But yeah, by and large, you're not going to have a lot of things that are going to be done. I think what we'll see is some films that maybe they attempted to put into festivals, they submitted for festivals in the last year or two and have gone back and kind of recut them, maybe made some changes and stuff. So things that didn't get to see the light of day before for various reasons, maybe now have kind of a second chance to be seen.
You didn't want me in 2019. Now you need me. Aha, how we doing?
Yep,
I think one of the things too that could be utilized is some of these other countries, like Karen was kind of alluding to. There was some of these other countries are in a lot better shape than we are. Korea is playing baseball, right? And has been for a couple months now or so.
Wait, did they socially distance and like?
There's no audience. There's no crowd at the stadium. And there's no audience. Yeah.
No, yeah, they've limited ticket sales, but they have audience. They have fans there.
Yeah, now they started.
And they're still in dugouts too. So I mean, and you haven't heard. I mean, they've been together at least a month now or so, and you haven't heard any outbreaks. So maybe one of the things that they can do is have other countries' orchestras do the score, like, you know what I mean? Or I don't know how feasible any of that is, but you could see some of that stuff that needs bigger groups in one area being offshored a little bit for time being.
This is just Mark plotting for Telluride.
Listen,
it's true.
What'll get me there?
We said it. Listen, I still stand by it. I know Karen is in disagreement with it, obviously, but I think Telluride's happening.
I don't think it's happening. I'm on Karen's side.
I believe they
I don't think so either.
absolutely want it to,
Yes.
but I don't think it's going to be entirely up to them.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
Listen, I think it's a little bit of truth. It like is going to be a very vacant Telluride in terms of, like, Mark won't get to buy Brie Larson or Rachel McAdams a coffee. I don't think a lot of stars will go, and if they go, they're like in and out.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
No,
There won't be any like mixers or anything like that we usually have, or any of that. It will be very, very, very like we go to a movie and we go back to our rooms.
Right.
Which means
won't be like the luncheon. There won't be all like
they're
going to have
parts.
photos with Eddie Redmayne.
I think they'll still have anything that was outdoors. I think they'll have the picnic still. And I think they'll have, obviously, they're going to have the press welcome brunch thing that they have on day one, Mark. But that would be kind of it.
We're 2/3 of the way through June, and the first wave hasn't crested yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, I mean, people were telling me here, in Texas that, oh, well, now this is the second wave. No, this is still the first wave. We didn't even get to a second wave. We didn't have a calming. We didn't have an intermission.
Yeah.
We just.
Are you telling me that someone was misinformed in Texas about something?
Oh, I mean, trust me, it's been absolutely insane down here to watch my mayor and my my local officials fight the people up in Austin. It's been fun to watch the nightly news. But I'm with Karen. I'm with Joey. I think I'm with Mark also. I don't think any of the fall festivals should happen right now. Not until there's significant.
Should and would are like two different things.
Yeah, those are two different questions.
Yeah.
That's
Will
why
it happen?
It's going to happen. Should it happen? Probably not. Will it? Probably.
I don't know. I don't know of
Possibly.
either. I mean, there's so much travel. I mean, travel too. And it's not just people in the United States that are probably going to this festival as well. You'll have people coming overseas too. And it's going to
I don't think they'll come. That's why I think it's going to be very, very.
I don't think they can. The borders aren't open, right?
Yeah.
It'll be like Clayton and I and the mountains.
Yeah.
Little Brokeback sequel, maybe.
Oh, look at that.
What do you think, Clayton?
A menace. You can
and then
die on the side of the road.
And then the 2 weeks somewhere else, your wives both make you quarantine afterwards.
Exactly. Aaron Mediola says hello to you guys from the Philippines. Hello, Aaron.
Hey.
Hello.
You're all incredible film critics. I'm a fan. Oh, thanks, man. We love you too.
Nice.
Kellen Abner, I have a friend from college who lives in New Zealand, and she told me the other day that they currently only have 3 confirmed COVID cases in the entire country. You mean that country that's run by a woman only has 3 cases?
You mean who got on this ahead of time and listened to the scientists?
Listen, we're going the game show host route, and that's the choice we made. God damn, we're stupid.
I love the idea of us so much.
The execution, not so much.
I've always said if I was gonna not live in the United States again, I would move to New Zealand.
Oh, nice.
It's beautiful. I'm going there next summer, hopefully, if we're allowed to travel again by then.
She's playing the odds that Tom Cruise needs the special effects from Weta down there, so she's like, I'll be there.
Probably if they're ever going to go to space in Mission Impossible. Which
It's the only place he can go now.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I am taking more questions, but I'm also trying to. There's no post showing up on the site. No movies.
No, none.
There's just like, it's just all this stuff.
Everything's blank.
Oh, I think I know why. Hold on.
Mark broke it.
Probably.
He removed English as the language on the site, so everything written in English is gone.
That's it.
Mark, you.
It's all Greek.
Yeah. Well, everything's Greek to you.
Because the reason why I think this happened is because I think as of tomorrow, you're going to be able to start making predictions again on the site. And they brought it over from the test site to the live site for me to test out on the live site today. But I think it
Broke the site.
I think it snaggled something. So that's probably why. But it's okay. It'll be back, hopefully. One day.
One of these days.
One of these days, we're going to have stuff on the
I'll be
side.
right back so I can silence my boys.
Ooh.
Keep talking.
Oh,
Don't grab a stick or
Yeah,
anything.
Mark, remember you're live.
Yeah. This
don't
is
take the camera with you.
yes. Look.
Everyone be
mute his
real quiet.
microphone.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So I think we're gonna play a little Oscar game. I think that's what we're here for. This is why mostly we're doing the video today. We need an even number of people. So I am going to be moderating this once again. And we're going to be doing a little different than we have before because I like the kind of game show thing that I've been trying to follow. You're okay, Mark?
Everything's fine. Everything's
Mark,
fine here.
How
How are you?
There's a
Bloody
little
or anything?
There's a little blood on
Yeah,
your
there's a little
shirt.
blood up there. You
Right-
wanna
right
fix?
there. Yeah, you want to get that off.
Good.
He's like, I get this. This is Father's Day. I deserve this.
Mhm.
Who is this? What's your operating number?
Exactly. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing some Oscar games where we get to
How did that play out last week after you looked at the timing? Because I know everything was all thrown off.
It's
Did
so
it?
weird.
Yeah.
When
Everything on I think everything on all our ends were that we
We all
forgot
won to
yourself.
ourselves.
right. Every time I'd say something, I'm like, I was clearly in front there.
That was me too. I was so
Yeah,
mad. I was
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like there's a 2
Yep.
second gap between me and Karen. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we all had the same gap for each other on our ends. It
I don't know
was
how
madness.
that happened.
I say we just throw it out, and I'm still the champ, and we just move
Mhm.
on with our days. And
All right.
yeah,
That's good.
and I
Hey.
wasn't there, so
Yeah, you weren't there to
technically, yeah,
defend. All right, I'm good with that. That's fine.
I mean, that works because then even if we go by teams, Mark still lost then. So I'm
Yeah,
happy.
Yeah, forget it. I'm coming for revenge today, though. So be ready.
It's Father's Day. I'll let up. No, I won't. No.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
It's
that's
all
what we'll say.
There's no easy wins.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into teams again, but instead of like there's gonna be some type of buzz-ish kind of thing, but we can't really do the buzz thing. So I think we're just gonna raise our hands because I think it's whatever. So
Should we test this to make sure we all raise our hands at the same time on the video?
So hold on, I'm gonna randomize who's gonna be teams. So it's fair.
Fancy, just pinky up.
Sorry, whoever gets me. Sorry. I'll try
do
and
I
listen
tank,
to the rules this time.
Do I tank us just to make you miserable?
All right, ready? I'm hitting the randomizer.
Okay.
It will be Karen Peterson and Ryan McQuaid versus Joey Bagadongs and Mark Johnson.
It's the MJJMs.
Yeah.
Oh no! If I lose, Karen will
We're the
definitely
inverse.
continue
Listen,
to hate
she's
me.
already like
She's already indifferent. I
already
saw her
beat
face.
It's
beat
it's
anyone
Saw
else.
her face.
probably you.
it's adorable that you think she's indifferent to you, Ryan.
There's a fire going on inside of her. It's raging like.
Listen.
Is
If you
there a
win,
history
if
here
you
that I
guys
don't know
win, this will move you guys in a positive direction together.
Sure.
And when you inevitably let her down, she'll
Yeah, and then
It's
if
like-
you let her down, then she'll know this is exactly why.
She's like,
Yeah.
this is why we
That-
don't have him on at all.
Ever.
It's all right.
So wait,
listen,
I'm like dumb. What's going on? Is there
we're,
a history
we're
here?
creating false narratives
Is there a
because it's
history
fun.
here? What's happening?
It's fake news.
Because when you say it, it's true.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do it a little. It's gonna be a mixture of different like game show styles. So one of it is gonna be kind of like password style, where you're gonna have to get your teammate to guess what you're trying to get them to guess using just one name or word from the movie
Yeah,
or
that's fun.
celebrity.
Okay.
How
The
are we
ones that
gonna
you
know
like
that?
what?
How are we gonna know the?
I'm going to type it to you privately.
Okay. I
Uh,
don't do good with the private messaging thing. I
Like-
accidentally send them to the whole group. So
Oh, well, I have you guys privately in Slack. So I is it
okay.
Slack or
Slack.
should I use the chat here on Zoom?
Can we
Slack
test?
is safer for me.
Yeah, let's test it just to be sure.
All right.
The
So-
Godfather.
Here's
There was
Yes.
an incident at work this week. Okay.
Yeah, Karen.
Oh no.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
It wasn't that bad actually, but
I had one happen. There's a board game, Settlers of Catan. You can play it online, and my friends have been doing it on like Friday nights. And I learned one week that you can whisper just to one person on the game. So I just typed something random, and the other person just started responding to everyone. So everyone just saw one side of a conversation that was already random and annoying. It was phenomenal because other people started typing and going, "Why are you doing this?"
Okay, so here is how this one's going to go.
Okay.
I'm going. So Karen and Joey,
Yes.
I'm going to give you a film. Okay.
All right.
Then once I'm gonna give it to you guys privately.
Yes.
Then with no cheating at all, not texting your friends or anything.
No, I'm turning off my
Uh,
phone going to sleep.
You'll one at a time, Karen. You'll give Ryan something from the movie to try to get him to guess it, and this is all Oscar themed. So
okay.
that Oscar nominated or winners.
Oh God.
That doesn't really narrow it down a ton, but it does somewhat.
You should be.
All right, so I have the Slack open so I can see.
We got this, Karen. We got this.
All right.
She's like, no, we don't. Shut up.
So uncomfortable.
I do.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Mark, do you know the rules at all now?
Karen,
I remember password.
Wait, Karen and Joey.
The password.
I actually put you guys in the same. I put you guys in the same chat because that actually would be easier.
Karen's the only one who knows what I'm
All right.
Cable guy.
All right.
I know what you're.
Oh yeah, cable guy.
no, Ryan, that wasn't from Cable Guy. That was from the actual show password.
It happens. It happens.
I mean,
Karen and
both.
Joey,
Yeah.
you're getting
You're
the
right.
password right now. Karen, you go first, and the way it goes is you give
One word.
it's a one word or a name. Celebrity will count as one word if you say your first and last name. I'll count that. But it's either one word or a celebrity name. And then whoever gets it gets the point. So Karen, you go first to Ryan.
And it can be any clue as long as it's not the name of the movie.
As long as it's not the name of the movie.
Okay. Pam Grier.
Jackie Brown.
There you go.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, that really just benefited the first person to go on that one.
Yeah.
All right, but now
But that's the
because Karen
the right
went
name.
first and Ryan got on the first try, I will give you another one, Joey, right now. But you only get one shot with Mark to get it to just match the point.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you need me to keep score on the side or no?
I got score here.
Okay.
I'm watching the typing going on here.
That was
Here
good clue,
is password.
Gina Davis.
I will say Thelma and Louise.
No, you moron.
A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the two.
You should have went Penny Marshall. I think you.
No, I think he would have gone big if I did Penny Marshall.
Jimmy Dugan is what you could have gone.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Character names. That
you
might
do
have been interesting.
characters. Yes, anything from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Should have remembered. Was it the All Americans Women? I should have just done the abbreviation.
Yeah, if it's so, did she get an Oscar nomination for
She did
League of Their Own?
She did not.
But somebody did.
A League of Their Own did not do well at the Oscars because
No, I got like a tech nod, I think.
Okay, because that's
All
why
right,
I
so
went. That's why I went
now-
Thelma and Louise because I figured that was the bigger Oscar play. But
this is Ryan and Mark getting.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you guys in the same chat.
okay.
It's on Slack, Mark. So you.
I'm there. Thank you, Karen.
And it's not going to be The Godfather.
Always assume I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's the right move.
The password is.
No, you have to whisper it. Password is.
I typed it.
Okay. Who goes first on this one?
Ryan goes first.
Ooh, okay.
And then you will alternate when you guys go again, it'll switch back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ryan to Karen.
Timothy Hutton.
Ordinary people.
Yeah. That was the right one to go with. Too.
Yeah, it was.
All right, now Mark.
I was hoping you were going to say Redford. I'd be like, no chance on that one.
That's so broad. That's
Right.
so
Yeah.
broad.
But Timothy Hutton, it's like, what are you going to do?
Well, technically, that is reference only Oscar win. So.
All right, here's yours, Mark, for one shot to Joey. Oh. The password is
Hoke.
What did you say?
Oak.
I
Hands
have a
down
clue.
the shittiest clue you could have given. For
Really?
that. By far, yes.
That's the one that
I'm
remember
gonna
from
give
it.
a clue after Joey
You're my best
doesn't
friend,
get it
Hoke.
right now. Go ahead, Joey.
I have no idea.
Here, Jessica Tandy.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, good point.
that's
Wait,
a
I'm warming up.
Wait, now I'm mad at Joey. Are you
yeah.
kidding?
No, I'm spacing. I don't.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's still a
guys don't
shitty clue.
remember-
It's
you
better.
don't-
What? Oak?
What?
I don't.
Hoke.
I couldn't tell you the
Hoke,
character's
yeah.
name. I could
He
barely tell
says-
you that Miss Daisy is a character in Driving
I
Miss
don't know.
Daisy.
Maybe I was old. Maybe I was old enough for that movie when it.
No,
came
you
out.
like that
So-
movie.
So
Is the
Hoke
problem.
makes sense. I just always remember the line, "You're my best friend, Hoke."
at first I thought you said oak, and then
Yeah, I
when you
thought you
said it
said oak.
again, I was like, oh.
I thought he
You
said
know,
Oak.
Karen,
I
did you
was
know-
like,
Tree of Life?
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you know with Hoke, Karen?
It was familiar, but I didn't know until
Okay.
he said Jessica Tandy.
Yeah, Tandy was the right way to go for sure. I thought too broad, but no, probably not broad. Not too broad.
I mean, I wouldn't have guessed any of her movies. So it turns out you didn't really matter.
Clearly,
only-
you wouldn't have.
All right. All right. Next up, back to Karen and Joey. But Joey, you're giving clues first.
Mark, the password is ugh.
Is that the artist?
Karen. And
God, I hope he puts in the
Joey.
artist right now.
Password is
Adam
Joey, you're
McGoyan.
first.
Adam McGoyan.
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
There's only one movie of his you
No
would
guess.
know.
All right.
No guess.
All right. Karen.
Ian Holm?
What was Joey's first clue?
I don't
You
think you
don't
get
remember
my
it.
clue.
I was going to say, are we allowed to say it again?
No, you don't get two clues.
Yeah, you know,
No, that's
listen,
not-
listen for the other.
Gotta pay attention. Gotta pay
Yeah.
attention. A lesson I've learned my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I got another one. I got another one for Mark if it doesn't work.
Well, we're gonna
Lord of the
keep going
Rings.
back and forth.
Yeah, you keep going
Yeah,
until
do you
somebody.
know how to play password?
No, I'm not
All right,
100.
wait,
I don't.
Wait, Ryan, do you
No,
have a
it is
guess?
not Lord of the Rings.
No, it's not.
Okay. Joey.
Sarah Polly. It gets hard after this, so I gotta try guessing.
You guys are all. You
What
guys.
was that? What was that stupid sci-fi film that
My
I
God,
hated? Not Species, but I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
I would kill to have
Alright,
watched Adam
Just let you
McGoyan.
guys know, you don't
and
have
Dark
to
Species.
just say names or like it's
Yeah.
any word
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, okay.
in
What's
the
gonna
English
spark?
language is up
What's
for
gonna
grabs.
spark my brain on this
Okay.
one?
Well, I
I
mean,
don't think I've seen this movie, actually. Is it-
It's
Yeah, I
your-
think Ryan's up. I think or
Oh, okay.
Karen.
yeah,
Yeah,
Karen.
sorry.
Bus.
yeah.
Ooh.
What was the clue?
Bus.
Us.
Bus.
Oh God.
Readers, you can guess in the chat
Jeez
as well.
Louise. I have no idea what this is. I don't. I
All right,
don't.
one more
know.
round around, and then that's it. It's Joey.
I-
Thinking of all the clues so far.
Canadian.
It's good.
No.
The stories we tell. I don't know.
Ooh, no.
No.
It's the only.
Peterson.
I know it's the other one that I'm thinking. I just can't.
Yeah.
name it.
Final guess from Karen Peterson.
Oh,
Blue.
man. Are we allowed to say years or decades or anything?
You can say years. Yeah.
Okay, 1997.
I don't know. I don't.
It's not Mimic, is it?
All right, let me
couldn't
try
be- you
one
couldn't
for
be
guys
further
so we can
off.
get it.
I would not have gotten this. Just so you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never.
Lone director. Would that have helped?
I would only have gotten it with the first clue I gave.
Yeah, and I know if I knew who the hell I know who.
The
it is.
Sweet
some
Hereafter.
Oh yeah, no, I've never seen it.
Whoa.
You never seen The Sweet Hereafter?
Yeah,
never
I haven't
seen it.
either.
No.
Ian Holmes' best performance. We lost that great man this week, and you didn't see his best performance.
First of all, his best performance is in Alien.
no, his
I
gift to
won't
cinema
hear
is
anything
The
else.
Sweet Hereafter by
Get the
far.
fuck outta
It
here.
is on Prime Video, so I will be
Yes.
fixing
Yeah.
this mistake this week.
Yes.
I
If
look
it was
forward
in-
to you
That's
being
worse than
impressed.
Casablanca.
I don't know about that.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Next.
Karen and Ryan are up 2-0 to Mark and Joey.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joey.
So now it's
Now
who
it's
is it?
Karen's clue to give to
Mark. I need to write this in a different order.
Yeah,
That's
it's me.
Yeah.
It's me and
Joey.
Ryan
me.
giving.
No, we only went through one clue, right?
Yeah, Mark it.
Oh, I don't know.
This is
Oh, I
Mark and
thought we
Ryan.
were
I
doing-
just gave clues, Ryan.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Joey started. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just
Yeah.
confused. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got 3 in my Slack. So
Oh,
Karen, me, Karen. Wait, no, Karen, me. So now Karen will go next. So you
Yeah.
guys should be up.
No, wait. Right now
No.
it's right.
It's-
No, right
I
now
started with that.
oh,
one.
if we get
Mark-
it right.
Remember,
then-
you get it if
Okay,
someone
yeah,
gets
yeah.
it on the first try, you get an extra one.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
yeah,
Ryan.
there we go.
It's Ryan and I.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Sorry.
go.
I just made this.
And Mark goes first in this round.
That's right.
Yes.
Ugh.
All right.
Password is.
Password is gunfight.
Damn it. I spelled it wrong.
Waiting.
Sorry.
Spelling doesn't matter. We'll get
Yeah.
it. We'll know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, but this. I
Wait,
just
is
spelled
it the movie Waiting? Because I can get that one, Mark.
All right, Mark, go ahead.
Hassan the Vicious. I think is how you say it.
The artist?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, please,
I had
there's
to-
only
I had to-
one.
I had to translate.
How do you say
you.
it? How do you say it?
Hassan Avicius, and I thought you were going to say
That's close.
Jean-Dujardin.
Or-
Much easier.
Well,
Or
Dujardin's
Aggie
been-
Dejo?
Dujardin's
Aggie
been in
the-
other things.
Or
Well,
Uggy
that
the
was a
dog, the
perfect
joke you
clue.
made.
Yeah,
That was a
Dujardin.
perfect clue, Mark.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Karen.
If only you would have
I
pronounced
knew it
properly.
immediately.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, not by the way you said it, but yes.
I mean, I said Hassan of Vicious. That's
Yeah.
one.
I had
syllable.
to figure out whether you mispronounced Hasta La Vista or if it was some sort of like Franciscan
Brian,
monk movie you were
Brian, this is
referencing.
for you to Karen, but you get one shot at it.
One shot.
Go.
I'm trying to think of a good one. This is Terrence Malick.
Which one do I choose then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should have picked that one, like as the clue, but it's fine.
I know.
Tree of Life.
Yeah, very
Yes!
good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking, like, please, Karen, just think
I
the
don't-
same.
Karen,
year.
Yeah.
Karen, would you have gotten Hunter McCracken if you had
No.
said no? Okay,
Yeah. I
that's
don't
what
know.
I
Yeah.
would have said.
I would have gotten that. I would have gotten Hunter McCracken.
Yeah.
Tree.
Oh.
If just saying Malik, I would have assumed Days of Heaven because that would have been
And
an
that's
error
I
one.
was yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's obviously it worked
Got
out.
it. That worked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whew. I just blanked. Oh, I blanked on his name, on the kid's name. That's why. So I was like, what is his name? Because I remember Ty Sheridan, but he's like one of the other boys. And so, and I didn't
Yes,
want to
he-
go Brad
he
Pitt.
is-
and
he
I
is
didn't wanna
another
go
boy.
Chastain.
Karen and Joey.
Just angry at Ryan now.
So Karen goes first here, I think.
Karen goes first here. The password is
Chariot.
And her?
very good.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Woo!
Nice job.
Well done. I would have said
The-
Charlton Heston.
Is
And
it
that
the
probably would've been-
original or is it the remake? No, I'm just kidding.
I put
I
He's
hope-
1959
the
in
remake,
there.
so yeah,
Okay.
1959.
Oh, definitely.
Even though he's my partner,
Well, that's
Mark's
right,
clue
it
would
is
have
a-
been.
Yeah, it is a remake.
That is a
Even-
remake. You're right.
Even though
Yeah.
he's my partner, my clue would have been Bible, just so Mark had to figure it out.
That smacked you at that point. Chariot was good.
You still would have picked Ben-Hur.
With the Bible or just with your hand?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joey, this is yours. Sure.
One clue, Joey.
All right.
Yeah, you only get one.
I know more clues about the bad remake.
Technically, that's a clue.
Yeah.
Race. I have no cast members I could give, so.
That is the worst clue ever.
I know,
Answer
like
this
literally
wisely.
the worst one. This is worse than the oak one.
No,
Oak-
it's as bad. It's
Hoke
as
is a
bad.
good clue. It's Morgan Freeman's character's name. God.
That could be wood. That could just be like anything.
It could be
Hope.
him mistaking Hope from Shawshank.
Yeah.
Race, huh? Ford v Ferrari.
No. No. You only got one and done. Around the world in 80 days.
I almost said around. I
Did
swear to
you?
God, yes, that was the one. That was the one I was going to say, but I'm like, I don't know if they were racing people.
There was something.
It was,
else
it
that
was-
I was
Oh my
thinking.
God, I should have just said that.
I was
Yeah.
thinking something
Damn.
else. So good thing we didn't come to those.
I would have said balloon or
Yeah.
like
I mean, balloon race would have been great, but I don't know if you would have allowed it.
no, not balloon.
hot
race.
air balloon.
Hot air balloon. Yeah, that would
Mm.
yes, that goes.
Yeah,
I went
that's-
with one
that's-
word, and
It's
we
the same as
and-
lone director, right? Hot air balloon. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, now it's
Me
Mark
and
and Ryan. With Ryan going first.
Damn it, Joey.
You.
I should have gone with the first thing.
I was about to say, don't blame me for you picking the wrong of the two. I actually gave you a
I
good clue,
mean-
apparently.
You know why I went with race is because Malik was Tree of Life, like the most recent one that.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, man,
You
maybe
really
it's
think
more
for
recent.
Ford v Ferrari, I wouldn't have given you.
He also made that
any of the
comment
cast members.
about a remake. So.
Yeah, which was
Yeah.
definitely be careful with that, Joey.
I didn't-
That's
Uh,
I didn't.
right.
I didn't know
That's
around the
right,
world.
you did.
I didn't know around the world was a remake.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
Steve
it
Coogan,
got
uh,
remade.
Can one.
There-
A
Yeah.
terrible one.
Yeah, Steve
That
Coogan.
came
and
out
Jackie Chan.
2004. So
Wow,
you
I didn't
realize
know
it was
that.
there.
You can't even pay
Yeah.
attention when I'm cheating for you, Mark.
Yeah. Here we go. Password for Mark and Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan, you're first.
Blanc.
Can you say that again?
Blanc.
Knives Out?
Correct.
I call shenanigans on the accent, by the way.
You can do
Why?
that. You can do that.
Yeah.
Imitating a character from the movie. How is that fair?
That's
Blanc.
fine.
Long. He just said
That's
the
how
word.
you say the name, Blanc.
That's how you say Benoit
It's okay.
Blanc.
You can do that. It's just the use of a word.
All right, Mark. I
What?
can't wait for some of your impressions now.
I mean, I could have said donut hole.
All right.
You know, I
Again,
could
with
say
the-
many
with the
different
voice, no.
things.
All right. Mark, here's yours.
Fuck that thing.
Candle, he's gonna say.
F you, Clayton. That's what I said. Armstrong.
First man.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Now we're moving to the Family Feud style of this. This is just Family Feud style / Jeopardy / just questions and answers.
Is it first to answer or what? How
So
does this work?
we're going to you're still going up against each other. It's like the two pairings questions. First one to raise their hand, kind of like just go straight up, wins.
Do we get to
What wins
communicate
the
together
question?
because we're Family Feud style? Can we?
What?
Do we
Can
get
we-
to?
No,
Talk to each
once you
other.
get it, then you're gonna get a rally of questions
Yeah.
on your team.
So it's like Family
or-
Feud.
and then 3 strikes, like
so then,
you're around.
Oh, okay. Okay.
so then I will say if we're playing Family Feud style, just because I'm a sucker for the rules, you have to wait. Unlike Jeopardy, you have to wait for.
So I'm done reading the
He's
question.
done reading. You can't
Correct,
read it in
yes.
mid question.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, no, they
Don't sleep on Mark and his.
That's right.
I was gonna say, Mark, they do that, and then it costs them though. So
In what?
happens in Family Feud? Like they'll hit the button and
Can you buzz
before
in?
he's done. Yeah, you can, but it.
Yeah,
I mean,
before.
it can
Yeah,
cost
but
you.
then you just
Yeah.
don't get
I
the rest
didn't
of the
know that.
question.
All right.
Yeah, well, it's like you answer it and then you're wrong, and then he's like, "Let me read the question." And Steve Harvey basically
Oh
looks at
shit!
him
I
like,
don't. I'm my bad.
All right. So
I don't
first
know.
up is Karen and Joey.
All right.
That's a.
You have to look at
So
this.
Ryan and Mark, I'm gonna need you to have the honor man rule because I'm gonna be reading the question and I have good peripherals but not great ones.
Yeah.
So whoever
Yeah.
puts their hand
Yeah,
up first,
I'll
I need you
I'll
to
watch.
be honest
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, I got you.
This was the first film to win the Big Five Oscars.
Is there a penalty for answering wrong?
No, then
Can I jump
That's
in
a
at
very
some
good
point?
well,
question.
you can both get a guess, and then it goes to Ryan and Mark for the like steal type.
I'm
thing.
already. I'm
You're,
ready.
you're gonna put up your hand. We're just gonna wait to think about it.
I don't know.
There's-
First
Gonna wait.
film to win the Big Five Oscars.
How, when do we raise? When do Ryan and I raise?
Can't,
We have nothing, Karen.
I can't remember.
I'll pass on the more.
All right, so I'm gonna and now I have to re-ask it again.
Oh, for fuck's
Karen and
sake!
Joey.
Reflex.
This is the first film to win the Big Five Oscars. Mark,
Yeah.
It happened one night.
correct.
There we go.
So, do you want to pass?
We're gonna play this one.
You're gonna play. Got it.
He's leaning forward. He's excited now.
All right.
Yeah,
this
he
goes. This
Three
goes.
of his
to-
fingers were already in the frame.
I was like,
He was touching the screen, just waiting to like raise it up.
just gotta be smart, man, right?
I know. Okay, now I know where I can.
All right. This goes to Joey.
All right.
3 films have won 11 Academy Awards. What is the only other film to win double-digit Oscars?
Double-digit Oscars, but not 11.
So 10.
Yes. Yeah, that was the clue. I'm better at nominations. Than
It
that.
doesn't go to you, Mark, so he just gets it wrong, and you get the
Yeah.
next question. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So 10 wins.
I have a guess if we're allowed to do that.
No, I'm not. I don't.
The
I'm just gonna be
answer
wrong.
was West Side Story.
Nah,
Oh,
never would have gotten that one.
I didn't. Yeah.
Kind-
What did All About Eve win? I thought that
8 or
8?
6 or something
that
like
it?
that. Yeah, it just has 14 nominations, but it won like 8 or 6.
Do we still need Slack up, by the way, or should I close it out? Do we still need Slack?
You can close out if you want.
Let me close
So
that.
we get the X.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's first. Mark.
Yeah.
This is the first film of the 2 biggest losers in Oscar history, meaning nominated for 11 Oscars and won nothing. What was the first film to be nominated for 11 Oscars but win 0?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Gangs of New York did that, but I think Color Purple did, but for some reason I think it only was nominated for 10. And I don't know if any would have done it before that. I'm gonna say The Color Purple.
Incorrect. Color Purple was the second
Was it?
of the 2. The first was The Turning Point.
Fudge.
Nah,
All right, Joey, save
Gangs
us
of
from
New
the
York
strikeout.
10, by the way.
Over 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure on that. All right.
Joey,
yeah.
what is the only franchise to win Best Picture twice?
Oh, for God's sake.
So the first film in the franchise counts as part of the franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Godfather.
Franchise.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I was
You
gonna
got
say, if you don't get this,
Yeah.
I will kill
Like-
you.
I'm like,
I just needed clarification about that.
it's the
He said it.
he,
He said
he
it.
said The Godfather.
Did he? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
hear him say anything.
Yeah, he
Oh
did.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so wait.
I didn't
so
hear
now-
a thing.
oh, so the delay's on your end now.
Okay.
Oh, great! I can't wait for the visual delay where he doesn't know whose hand we're raised.
Of course, that question went to
Mark?
Mark's team. Of course.
Yeah.
But not to me, at least.
Yeah,
Damn it.
yeah, that's true.
Which film is the last film that Katharine Hepburn won an Academy Award for?
On Golden Pond.
Correct.
That was the only guess I had.
Yeah, I was stuck between whether she won for that or not, and I would have said Lion and Winner if not that, but I couldn't remember what else she had won for. So
Yeah, the earlier ones I was gonna be lost on.
I think it was Alice Adams and Philadelphia Story were the other two.
Joey,
Maybe.
who is the first actress to win Best Actress twice?
That's a good one.
I know I'm wrong, but I'll just Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, you know, Mark?
Is it Betty?
Yeah, it's Betty Davis.
That was my guess.
Yeah. Well done. All right, so that's your final X. You guys got 5 points that round. Well, no, you got 5 points in total of your total points right now.
All right.
Karen Orion. Starts with Karen, by the way. This is yours.
Okay.
What is the Oscar win for Jack Nicholson in Best Supporting Actor?
I know it.
Same.
Terms of Endearment?
Correct.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Sorry, now I'm into it. I get into it as we go.
Ryan. Who is the first actor to win Best Actor back to back?
Mark's like jumping on it.
Well, I know. I mean, we all know it's Tom Hanks was one, but is there an earlier one? I'm gonna say Tom Hanks.
Spencer
but I know
Tracy.
that's wrong.
Spencer Tracy.
It's Spencer Tracy.
Cap- Captain's Courageous and Boys Town. 37 and 38, I think.
I couldn't have told you
37,
what years
38,
and
yep.
what movies, but yeah.
Yeah, it's Captain Courageous and Boys Town. 37
Are they the only two that have ever done it?
back to back in Best Actor.
Frederick
Best
March,
Actor.
maybe. I don't remember
Frederick
Frederick.
Marsh.
No, maybe not.
No, he won twice, but he didn't do it back to back. Yeah, they're the only two that did back to back.
For Lee,
I
for
know it was
Yeah.
Hanks and somebody else, and yeah, should have just gone with the guy that's got like a bajillion Oscars.
Karen, first African American to win Best Actor.
Sidney Poitier?
Jeez. Karen's smarter than that. You can give her harder ones. Come on, man.
What comes up in the order?
Oh,
Hey.
all right.
Ryan. John Ford has won 4 Oscars. Which film did he win his first Oscar for?
That's a tough one.
I didn't know.
And
It's Stagecoach.
X.
No, it's not.
How,
It's
how
not.
green was my valley? Maybe.
No, The Informer.
What is that? What is that? Like 30?
35.
35.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I know he didn't.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
That was hard.
That was a hard one.
Jeez. Good for him. I'm gonna add that to the queue.
Good for him to the man who's been dead for 50 years.
It's okay. Karen's carrying us, so.
Karen.
It is
I'm
strange.
trying to work.
It's pronounced Hanavicious.
Yeah, I'm trying to word this correctly so it doesn't confuse you.
The star of this movie, Risky Business.
All right, this is kind of like I need both answers. That's why I'm trying to make sure I say this right. It's kind of a two-parter.
Okay.
John Huston directed Family Members to Oscar wins in which two categories?
Oh, categories.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Um.
So I was trying to word it like perfectly because I knew it was going to be like. So I'm not looking for the films. I'm just looking for the categories. You have to know who his family is.
I know. That's why I'm like,
She's
I know a
good for me.
couple of his relatives, but
Have a guess when you're done.
I know at least
I'm
one
gonna
of
guess best supporting actress
Yes.
and original screenplay.
Incorrect.
So his dad, Walter from Treasure of Sierra Madre, was supporting actor, and then Angelica for The Grifters.
I knew supporting actress. Supporting actor. Supporting actor would have been a guess.
I knew
That's your
supporting
final
actor.
X.
Good job, Karen.
Good job.
Now we're
That
gonna
was a
do it
tough one.
sort of like Final Feud. So what's gonna happen is
What's the score?
7-5.
Damn it.
So each of you are gonna get 5 questions,
All right.
and they're each worth 2 points each, and then it gets added to your total.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
So let me randomize again because this doesn't really matter on order, but I want to make sure that we're fair here. And the pressure gets done accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
It will go in this order: Joey, Karen, Ryan, and Mark. Mark will close the game.
Right.
All right.
They call me the closer.
Yep.
All right,
I'm the Mariana Rivera of podcasts.
You're
All
the
right.
Cody Allen at best.
So you're just getting 5. You're getting 5 in a row, and you only have like 5 seconds to answer the question. So if you don't know,
Rapid fire. Let's go.
all right,
Okay.
Okay.
Joey, ready?
Yeah.
All 5 are yours. Next 5 are just for you.
All right.
All right. Hold on, let me just make sure. So, because it's always very important that Mark knows how many he got here versus everyone else.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Joey.
Yes.
First film to win Best Animated Film at the Oscars, the Best Animated Feature category.
Shrek.
Mhm.
Correct. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What film did Richard Attenborough win an Oscar for?
Oh. Gandhi.
Yes. The only silent film to win Best Picture.
The Artist.
Incorrect.
I know, but
Wait.
It's Wings.
Wings.
Is the artist not silent? That's
Because it has sound in it.
at the end.
Yeah. And that middle part, I think.
And that's not a silent film?
It's not all 100% silent? No.
Okay.
I mean, it's mostly silent, but yes. That's 3. All right. Joey, first sound film to win Best Picture.
Grand Hotel.
Incorrect.
Broadway Melody.
Broadway Melody.
I mix up the early ones.
And last one, first color film to win Best Picture.
Broadway Melody.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the
Gone with the
Wind.
The wind.
Joey got 4 points.
Started strong. Fell off at the end.
Now we're Karen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only 2 sequels to win Best Picture.
The Godfather Part 2 and Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Correct. The only X-rated film to win Best Picture.
Jesus.
Midnight Cowboy.
The first film to win 3 Academy Awards for acting.
It Happened One Night.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh.
The first non-English language performance to win an Academy Award. Who did it? Name the person.
Oh shoot, I know this one. Sophia Loren.
Yes.
Wow, good job.
Very good. That was good. It's clutch.
I would not.
And last one. The only actor to win back-to-back Oscars in supporting actor. Who is it?
Back to back. Sam Rockwell.
No.
I couldn't remember when he
Jason
was.
Robards.
Yeah, for all the presidents.
I would never have gotten that.
Right.
I can never come up with that dude's name. I like that
Yeah.
question
Yes.
comes up all the time, and I'm like,
I always want
I
to
know
say
who the hell it is. I just don't know his name.
a lot of times I always want to say Philip Baker Hall for Jason Robards, but it's because
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They just they love PTA movies.
yeah.
Yep.
Ryan. First actress to win back-to-back Oscars.
There's no sound, Ryan.
Oh, no sound on my end?
No.
There is now.
Oh, okay. Katharine Hepburn.
Incorrect. Luis Rayner.
Mm.
The only person to win an Academy Award for playing a member of the opposite sex. In the old traditional gender identity sense. Be very respectful.
Oh my God.
Five, 4, 3, 2. Burke. Linda Hunt.
Linda.
Oh yeah.
Of the Year of Living Dangerously.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Damn.
Name the actor.
I'm good not
that
answering that one.
Name the only actor that was nominated twice for the same performance in 2 different categories. Burke. Barry Fitzgerald. Going my way.
My way. Right.
Okay.
These are tough though, Ryan.
Mhm.
These are tough.
It's the order.
Where's the
It
Shrek
gets
when
tough.
you
It
need
gets tougher as you go, I guess.
Yeah.
Great.
This.
Oh, you're gonna skip it? Oh,
I would never give a hint for this, but I have to give a hint for this because I think it's fair.
oh,
Okay.
monster.
Okay.
Well, ask the question first.
He should have to risk a point to get the hint.
The only performer to win 2 Oscars for the same performance in the same year. So one of them was an honorary. That's the hint. That's why it's going to confuse you if I didn't say it. So they won an acting Oscar and then they got an honorary that same year. Who's the actor?
I need to think of honoraries. That's so tough.
It's weird to get an Oscar and your honor at the same time.
I guess I die now.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with a staple. Katharine Hepburn. For God's sake.
Harold Russell, 1946. supporting
Oh,
actor
that's
for
right.
Best Years of Our Lives.
That's right. He did win too.
January.
If you
I
hadn't
forgot.
said actor, I might have guessed Spike Lee because I don't remember what
Yeah.
year he won his honorary.
No, it was.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it was separate years.
But
was
it said
one year and
but it
the
said
other.
performer and
But it's
act- yeah, I know.
performance, and
I totally forgot Russell won that award as well.
can I just get one, please?
Well, this is your last one, so we're gonna find out.
Yes, Ryan, please get one.
I'm sorry, Karen. These are really hard.
These are
The-
hard.
The first posthumous acting Oscar winner. Acting.
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 Thank you.
5,
Think
4, 3, 2.
I can't remember his
1.
name.
Peter Finch Network.
Peter Finch.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's right.
Yeah.
I knew it was.
I did know that one.
Yeah,
I couldn't
I
remember
knew
his
the
first
movie, but I
name.
couldn't remember his name.
I couldn't
Ryan
remember his
pulled the
first
donut.
name. I'm sorry.
You were
I'm
so
sorry,
excited to defend your crown.
bounce out of here. I'm so ashamed.
Wait,
Karen's
how many
definitely gonna
points?
hate
How many
me.
points does Mark need?
I need 3 questions.
You guys have a total of 9 right now. Karen
I
got
have 5.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Right.
So
three-
you need
3
2
wins.
questions to
2 for the
tie,
tie.
3
to win.
to win.
Not if they're like that, man. Jesus.
Mark will only have himself to blame.
Yeah. All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I swear if these questions are easy.
I hope the first one is super easy just to make it a little more interesting.
I know, right?
Name, I'm looking for the film. The first film to win Oscars for, I mean, I have to say it differently. The first person to win Oscars for directing and writing is for what film? For which film, rather?
The first to win both writing and directing Oscars.
First person to win Oscars for directing and writing was
Okay.
for which film? So I'm not looking for the person's name. I'm looking for the film he won
Right.
the Oscars for. That's the hint. It's a man.
Oh,
You've
so
really narrowed down early
I
Oscar
guess,
history.
I guess Bigelow's out of the running then.
Yeah.
For writing and directing, I will say you want the person or the film? Sorry,
Film.
Film.
film. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking Billy Wilder, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure what film I would pick.
My thought.
I'll say The Apartment.
Going my way.
Who is it?
Leo McCarey.
Okay, another going my way question.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
Yeah. This is not going my way.
The first person to win Oscars for directing, writing, and Best Picture. Here's your hint. I have to give a little bit of a hint.
Jesus.
This was not possible prior to 1951 because Best Picture went to the studio rather than the individual producers.
So, picture, director, and writing.
Right. Yeah.
Directing, writing, and Best Picture. First person to win.
I'm going to say that's The Godfather Part 2.
Incorrect. You're gonna hate yourself.
I
It's
wanna-
Billy
the
Wilder.
apartment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Wilder.
It was
When you said it, I was like, "Oh God, I want to kill himself."
I wanted to scream the whole time.
Oh,
What's funny is I saw your face, Clayton, and it made
yeah.
me,
I
it
was
made me
like,
think, oh, it's The
God.
Godfather. It's going to be The Godfather. I got a Godfather question.
All right.
But I wouldn't have said The Apartment. I was between that and, honestly, I was thinking Costner for Dances.
He was thinking Parasite.
Name the 2 films that were given Oscars to 2 directors.
Mm.
Name the 2 films that won Best Director with 2 directors.
Okay, so I'm going to say West Side Story.
And
I will hit you, Mark.
stop giving him Hint.
That was the easy one, I thought. And the other one is
You son of a bitch.
Say it.
I'm trying to say it. I don't know what the hell. Don't
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Godfather Part 2. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
Coen Brothers.
I don't know. What is it?
No Country for
No
Old
Country
Men.
Oh my god.
You are.
You cost us
Listen,
the game on a No Country for Old Men question.
Listen, when you're in the seat, it's harder, I guess.
You
I don't know
need
what
the
to tell
next two to tie.
you. Okay.
All right, Karen.
Hey, I got West Side Story. That's the hard
I
one.
know.
I know, but
Wait,
I've
once you
got
got
two
that, I
of
thought you were
his right.
fine.
Can I have his points?
Yeah. I thought you were fine on that.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think Coen Brothers.
Right.
Worst thing is we tie, Karen. That's fine. I mean, I'd like to win, so don't get this right, Mark.
I probably
Hey.
won't get both.
Mark, I swear to God, I'm not doing this. This is the order.
Oh gosh.
This is just made for you. This would be the question you go out on.
And by go out, he means die.
Yeah.
yeah.
The only person to win Oscars for acting and writing, not in the same, it doesn't mean it was the same year, but they have Oscars for acting and for writing.
Ryan knows it. I don't know it.
I have a
Acting
really strong
and-
guess.
I have a guess.
It's too
It's what?
perfect. Got one, Mark?
I do.
What is it?
Oh my gosh.
Um,
If I'm right, he's gonna kill himself.
He's gonna kill himself. He looks so sad.
Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep, you know when he wrote My Left Foot. Yeah, it was
Right.
awesome.
I mean, who knows?
Kevin
what-
Costner?
No.
Oh, he
Oh.
didn't win an acting. one.
Ryan?
Emma Thompson.
Emma
Yep.
Thompson.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Good
I
job.
knew that
Ryan.
one.
You redeemed yourself, Ryan.
Yep.
Yay!
Mark,
What's my
Then we
last
win.
one? What's my
Mark,
last
just
one?
for shits and gigs,
Yeah,
here's
just
your
for
last
shits and
one.
giggles.
The only brothers that have been nominated for Academy Awards.
What?
Only brothers.
I mean, the Coen brothers have been.
I'm sorry. The only brothers that have been nominated for acting Oscars.
Okay. Like,
Well,
what?
that's
Oh.
a big difference.
I'm like,
there.
I was like,
So-
did he really just get a throwaway question on the question that cost
That was
him
the, last,
the
the only
game?
brothers nominated for acting Oscars.
The only brothers nominated for.
I know this.
Not necessarily the same year. They've just been nominated for Oscars.
oh, I know this.
No.
Not gonna get any of mine. That sucks. The only brothers.
For acting Oscars, right, Clayton? Okay.
I think I know this.
Yep. Anyone?
I got nothing.
I can't believe
The
I had to carry us
Afflecks?
in the.
What'd you say, Karen?
Is it the Afflecks?
No.
he's got
Ben Affleck doesn't
screenplay
have an
director,
acting
and
nomination.
Casey's
Oh, I
got
thought he was nominated
actors.
for actor.
What'd you say,
You,
Ryan?
you were thinking of Casey Affleck and Matt Damon, who you think are brothers.
River
For some
Phoenix
reason,
and Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
For some reason, I think
Those
I
were
keep
hard.
thinking Ben has a supporting nomination.
No.
Like a
Oh,
Shake
wish you
Shack
had,
of
but no.
supporting thing.
Here are the
So we-
last.
so we
Here are the
lost.
last 5 for shits and gigs. The only married couple to win acting Oscars. But the hint is they were not married at the time that the woman
Oh.
won her Oscar.
Oh,
Spencer, Tracy, and Catherine.
No, they were never married.
They were never married. Oh,
Just
wow.
living in sin.
just okay.
I just saw this somewhere recently.
Well, I'm sorry. The woman they weren't married at the time of her first
Right.
Oscar win.
Is it Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz?
No.
No.
No,
No,
Yeah,
that
it
was
isn't.
that was a big hint. They were not married at the time of her first Oscar win.
So who's Hillary Swank married to?
No, it's
No?
older than that.
She was married to the dude from
Who's Vivian Lee married to?
Rob Lowe's brother, Chaslow.
Oh, Liz Taylor and
Chadlow.
Richard Burton.
I was gonna say, is it Elizabeth Taylor?
No,
No.
Hmm.
Laurence Olivier and Vivian Lee.
That's who Lee was.
that's
And I
right.
couldn't remember who she was married to. That's
I
interesting.
just read that somewhere.
The
recently.
other, there's 2 couples. The other one accepted would have been Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and they were also they were married in 58 prior to Woodward's 57 Oscar. The only Oscar winner with parents who both received Oscars.
The one that just did supporting actress. What's her name? No.
Laura Dern. Did you just say what's her name?
Yeah, I just drew a major blank.
Yeah,
Bruce Dern does not have
What's
an
her
Oscar.
name?
Nor Diane
I just
Ladd
drew a
or
major
Bruce Dern
blank.
have Oscars.
Yeah, no, they were nominated, but they don't have Oscars.
So both mom and dad have Oscars. This person.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, Blythe Danner doesn't have an Oscar.
Oh, Angelina Jolie's not a bag. Well, she didn't win anything yet, though, has she?
John Voight, and I don't know, and her mom is.
She hasn't. She hasn't won, has she?
Angelina Jolie has.
Yes.
Why am I drawing a blank?
The parents, mom and dad. We're looking for mom and dad.
Parents are one, guys.
So the parents have won, but the child has not, or has also.
No, the child actually has an Oscar too, but I'm looking for the child whose both parents have Oscars.
That's how they show up to brunch. They all have their Oscars.
No, it's not George Clooney. Those are his uncles, and I don't know. What is it?
Liza Minnelli.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Garland.
And
received an honorary
Vincent.
miniature Oscar in 39, and then Vicente Minnelli won Best Director in 58.
American. Oh, for Gigi, or what?
58 is
Gigi.
It is Gigi, I think.
Yeah, 57's Bridge and 59
Depending
is
on what-
Ben-Hur.
It depends on what they're using.
But he,
here.
right, but he didn't do 50. It's not 57 or 59 because that's Bridge and the River Kwai and Ben-Hur.
Yeah,
58
so,
Gigi.
yeah.
So he must have done Gigi. I thought he won for American in Paris. 51, but maybe not.
Ooh,
Look at him waxing poetic about things when he doesn't have to guess anymore.
True.
There's a lot of pressure when
That's
you're in
why.
the hot seat.
That's why I like. That's why I like the just like who gets it first, random. And take out the like luck of the draw card.
Oh, why? Because then
I thought
'Cause
that
I'm
was
quicker.
the whole reason we were doing video anyway. But
Yeah, I wanted to be like, let's rapid fire that.
most
How many more
Oscar-
questions?
The most Oscar nominated family.
Houston's?
the Houstons.
That's not
No.
a big
The
guess.
Coppolas?
No.
Barrymores?
Wait, what'd you say, Joey?
The Barrymores?
No. What'd you say, Mark?
No, I was just saying all their guesses were good guesses.
Good guesses, but not.
The Disney's, because Disney has so many.
True. You
I
win.
think that counts.
Who is John Williams? No, I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
The Newmans?
Think stay in that realm.
That's what I just said. The Newmans.
Yeah, the Newmans.
Oh, nice.
How many do they have?
93 nominations and counting.
Yeah.
Brother Alfred.
87 of those are Thomas's.
Alfred has
Yeah.
43. Emil Newman has 1, and Lionel Newman have 11. They're all brothers. And then second generation, Randy Newman 22, David Newman 1, Thomas Newman 15.
Damn.
First person to refuse an Oscar.
Brando.
Brando.
No.
No. it was before
Oh,
that.
Pat. George C. Scott.
No.
No, before
Before
7.
him. Yeah, this is hard. I would never guess this. We're in the 30s,
Oh my.
Wow. Ooh.
and it's a writer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mark, you got this.
Francis Marion.
No. Dudley Nichols, writer for The Informer.
You know. Dudley
Oh,
Nichols.
another informant question.
Who, or give me the film or category or person, depending on what you know here. The only write-in Oscar winner ever.
Oh,
Did we have this before?
No.
Be on your other show.
Maybe.
So I'll take the person or the category or the film.
This is from the show Mark has in the shower when he just quizzes
They
himself.
won without having been a nominee.
I think it's Best Supporting Actor. No.
Best Director.
No.
No.
1927.
It's 1935.
I was gonna say I think it's the 30s. Yeah. Okay.
Costumes.
35 is Mutiny on the Bounty, right?
Yes.
So I think that's a split year. So I'm gonna stick with it's not director.
Think of Split. Okay, I think maybe that will help you a little bit. But not split year.
Sound. What else do we split?
Screenplay?
Costumes?
Screenplay's
I don't
good.
know.
Score, musical score. Cinematography, black and white.
Cinematography, Midsummer Night's Dream, Hal Moore.
It was just process elimination. I think.
We guessed every other category at that point.
Yeah.
Original song. And they didn't have that back then.
Name the 2 actresses and 2 films for the only 2 actresses that have tied in an acting category.
Streisand and Hepburn,
Yeah.
68.
Or
For Funny Girl and Lion and Winter, 68.
what is the 2 actors that have tied in Best Actor? I don't know if this is correct. Hold on.
I don't know that either.
I don't feel like that's happened.
I don't think that's
it tied Best Actor?
based on this. Hold on.
What are they saying? And we'll know. From
Frederick March and Wallace Berry?
Yeah, 32
Yeah.
for Dr.
remember
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and the Champ.
35?
No, not 35. Was it 35?
That's what they're saying.
Is it for Dr. Jekyll and the Champ?
Oh, 32. The year is wrong.
That's what I said. That's what I
Yeah.
said. 32.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Yeah, the
I
champ.
forgot about
Chuck.
Dr.
Yeah.
Jekyll.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Forgot.
anything about the acting one.
forgot I knew that. Oh well.
The Champ was written by Francis Marion.
I love the Champ, and I love
great
Wallace
movie.
Berry and the Champ.
I'm now looking at the 6 that happened. I'm like, now I gotta know.
What year were the Oscars first broadcast in color?
Oh man, I'm gonna guess in the 60s probably by then. So 62.
Nope.
59.
Later.
54?
60s is correct.
68.
You're in the
Yeah.
60s.
66.
66.
Oh, 66.
Man for All Seasons.
Is that Sound of No?
Well, if it's if you're talking about in 1965 is Sound of Music, which would have been in 1966. So
So the first year they were broadcasting, yeah. So this is the one time we can allow the
yeah,
Sound
correct.
of Music here.
Yep, that would have been Sound of Music if that's what we're looking at.
I think we had this one before. What is the last film to come the closest to winning the Big Five, but missing one of the Big Five? So Best Picture, Director, Actor, Actress, and Screenplay. But it
Missing one of them.
No.
Is it Streetcar?
No.
No, it's more recent than Silence of the Lambs, right?
It has to be more recent than Silence of the Lambs. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So that would be
Oh,
Mm.
King's Speech?
No.
No.
No
Well, he wasn't
actress
nominated for
nominee.
actress. Yeah, that's right.
not Gladiator.
So
But
close.
it won-
Million Dollar Baby.
It won
No.
4 out of the 5.
Million Dollar Baby didn't win.
well, actually, no. That is technically correct now. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Maybe now.
What's that?
But there's another one.
Million Dollar Baby one just didn't get actor.
Yeah.
But
It lost. It didn't win adapted screenplay.
Didn't win adapted screenplay.
Yeah. No, it's not it. No. I was right. Yeah,
Mm.
that's not it.
Okay.
Because it went adapted screenplay and it did win actor, so it missed 2 of the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haggis didn't win the Oscar.
Don't say anything yet.
Ugh.
I'm having fun. So American
This-
Beauty.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh, did you say that? Sorry,
I
Ryan.
didn't hear you at all.
I didn't hear
None
you.
of us heard you,
maybe,
Ryan.
maybe. Oh, okay.
I believe you,
Check
though.
the tape, Drew. Check the tape.
I might have heard him. I
Yeah.
thought it, and I didn't
It's
say
okay.
it. So either
It's
I
fine.
blanked or I heard him say it.
I said it like American Beauty, but I wasn't sure about screenplay, but I took it back. But
I'm
obviously, because
Perfectly happy to take the points away from you. It's okay.
no, that's no.
Game's
What-
over, Joey. You lost.
Mark lost. I was
What,
just along for the ride.
Who hosted the Oscars the most, and how many times?
Bob Hope.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah.
Bob Hope. How many times?
13.
12.
18.
11.
Yeah, 18.
Lucky guess.
I give
Yeah,
you.
look at you.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
This is actually a really good one. Hold on, I need to pull up a list though to make sure I give you.
Mark, this movie spawned a sequel that won Best Picture.
What the hell is the Sarah Polley sci-fi movie that I couldn't think of earlier?
Splice.
Splice. Fuck, I hated that movie. That's why Species and Splice, they have like the same damn letters, just missing an L.
I would kill to see Adam McGoy and make Species.
Who directed Splice?
Splice was Vincenzo Natali or whatever. That guy who made Cube.
Okay.
And he did a bunch of
Crappy movies.
Right. Well, at least you answered that
Handle
question for
episodes.
me.
with Adrian Brody, right?
I don't
Yeah.
think I ever saw Splice.
It's very
so
weird. It's a
bad.
love it or hate it
It's-
movie.
It is
Well, I
so
think I
bad.
didn't see it because Species was,
Mhm.
It's not even close to Species.
Species
Well,
is
I
way
know,
better.
but they came out like
No,
like
a
4
decade
years.
apart.
4
No.
years.
right, yeah, like it's
No,
No.
Species was like
Species-
96-ish.
Yeah,
something like that.
Splice
yeah,
was like 2001, maybe.
All right, this
not
is
that
actually.
far.
I think this is really. I think this might
Something
be really
like that.
cool. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to. So 3 movies have been nominated for 14 Oscars.
Got it.
I'm going to give you the movies that have been nominated for 13 Oscars. Can you tell me what category was missed?
What
Mm.
categories or the category that
Well, the category they probably would be, or categories, yeah. But like, what was missing there that
Okay.
didn't
Okay.
give them there?
I'm going to say documentary short film.
No,
Yeah.
but, like,
Yeah, that's how it works,
They would
Mark.
be eligible for. You,
Hmm.
you
Okay.
fool.
Animated feature, Mark. Always go animated feature.
Great.
Okay. So I don't know if this one's fair because I don't know if it really has the eligibility, but we'll say Gone with the Wind. 13 nominations.
Original song.
Was it eligible?
I mean, it didn't get it, right?
visual
with
effects.
Was it original? I mean,
Supporting
Atlanta
actor?
Burning.
So, I mean,
Supporting actor would have been Leslie.
supporting
Visual
actor-
effects didn't
no
exist.
supporting actor nomination.
No supporting. Oh, I thought
No.
that. I thought
Yeah.
Ashley.
I guess that would be it.
All right.
Let me see. Art direction's there. Cinematography.
Yeah, because I
Color.
remember.
Did they have
What's
two
up,
sounds?
color? Director. Special effects is nominated. Film editing.
Wow.
Score.
Just recently.
It's not nominated in song. Scoring. It's not nominated in scoring. I
What's
guess
the difference between score and scoring?
this is 39.
I like your music, but where you put it
Yeah.
in the film, I've got a problem with.
We like the way you wrote it, but not the way you performed it.
And it was not nominated in sound recording. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm sorry. I lied.
The way you wrote it, the way you recorded it, the way you placed it.
All of it.
Yep, okay. Next up, From Here to Eternity.
So that got Sinatra his Oscar for supporting. It had to have all the acting because Lancaster, Kerr, and Donna Reed, I think, all 4 were nominated. Maybe
So
picture director, screenplay, cinematography for sure. I would hope.
Production design.
Special effects. I can imagine production design was in there. They got to recreate Pearl Harbor.
let's see.
Sound.
We have 2 actors.
Mhm.
Supporting actor.
Who were was it Lancaster and Clift both lead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sinatra wins.
Sinatra
supporting.
won, and then
Deborah Kerr is nominated in lead.
and Donna Reed. And
Donna
support.
Reed won supporting.
She won as well. Oh,
I'm sorry. No, Donna Reed won supporting.
Okay.
It is not in art direction.
Wow.
It's black and white. Never
What?
mind.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not in color either.
Well, yeah, it's a black and white
it's not
film.
yet.
Black and white movie,
Yeah,
but how
sorry.
did it
Yes,
not get
okay.
art direction?
Wow, that's
Not in art
surprising.
direction.
That's
Editing.
Cinematography, it wins. Costume design, black and white, it's
Yeah,
nominated.
cinematography it had to have won.
Director, it wins.
Zimmerman-
Editing wins.
Zimmerman, who directed that?
Zimmerman, yeah.
Yeah,
No song.
no song.
It
Score's pretty
gets-
good.
It's music, scoring, or dramatic or comedy picture. It got nominated and lost.
4 to or 53. What,
Picture, and that's so art direction would be the one. It got in sound.
art direction? Nice.
And
Ryan
it
had that.
won
I think.
screenplay. Yep, that's it. Forrest Gump.
So, No, both.
Best actress.
Supporting actress.
Supporting
No, supporting
actress.
actress. Yeah.
Supporting
it's a
Sally
supporting-
Field.
Sally
Sally
Field
Field
was in.
No, she didn't
She
get
was
nominated.
lead?
Neither of them did.
No.
Oh, they didn't nominate her.
Yeah.
Holy
Supporting
Christ.
actress.
Yeah,
That
she
would
and
that
her
would have
right
that
there.
would
So
have put
then
it
lead,
at 15.
lead and supporting then,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it gets. Let me see if it missed a tech. or
an
two.
original song.
It got art direction. It got cinematography.
Yes, Mark.
It didn't get costumes.
I'm gonna keep coming back to original song.
Well, that's true because it uses such a great soundtrack, but there's no original
Yeah,
songs in there.
right.
There's no original song.
And I mean, those other movies. had
it
original
got sound.
songs.
It got sound effects. It won visual effects. It won film editing. It was nominated in makeup. It lost. Nominated for score. No song. Picture.
It lost score.
Yes. The Lion
By
King.
To Lion
God,
King,
really? I'll take
yeah.
Forrest Gump. Thank you, though.
Listen, I love both, but I think that might be the appropriate one. Nominated in sound, it won adapted screenplay, so its miss is costumes and supporting actress.
Alan
And,
Silvestri.
and best actress.
Yeah.
Shakespeare in Love.
Actor. No,
Yeah.
because oh really?
Yeah.
Joseph Fiennes didn't
Joseph
get.
Fiennes.
Yeah, he
And then
didn't get in.
supporting actor was Jeffrey Rush, I think, right?
Yeah,
Rush.
all the actors were
Rush.
nominated for Joseph Fiennes, so I think that
Wow.
might be the.
That's the biggie for
I
sure.
guess the
at that point.
biggie. That's what.
And it's in
Misses.
there for
And
costume.
an original.
Art direction,
And original song.
cinematography,
Original song, Mark.
God.
Always-
That's a bit.
always
That's,
song.
listen, so the ones that had 14, did they all get original songs? So we have to mention
It
that.
didn't get sound effects,
Titanic and My Heart Will
editing.
Go On.
Visual effects.
Didn't get
get
visual
that.
effects. It got nominated in editing.
I mean, that's
It nominated in makeup.
That's a big one.
Got
You're
nominated
right.
in score, and that's when they. It won score because it split. That was the split year.
Yeah.
No song. And it was not. It was nominated in sound.
Hard to believe Weinstein didn't get them an original song somehow.
Yeah. So I missed two.
listen.
Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring.
actor,
actor,
actress, supporting
actress.
actress.
I mean,
supporting
let's-
actress.
If we're being real about it, it got one acting and should have just stayed there, right? Like Ian McKellen's
should have
fine.
stayed there the entire time.
Sean Astin should have been nominated for Return of the King, and I will
Yeah.
die on that hill.
But we're in Fellowship.
Fellowship
Oh, I
did
mean,
have
Andy
Ian.
Serkis, but you know,
Fellowship-
Ian
got
McKellen.
Ian.
Ian McKellen was in there.
Yeah.
I think
So-
that was it, though, right, for acting?
Yeah, it was just
Yes.
that. There's no other
That's
person. I would
literally
nominate.
what Ryan just said.
Oh, sorry, my kids came in. My bad. My kids came in the room and
Cinematography,
Okay.
it's there. Art direction,
direction,
Costume,
original
all the
song,
tech.
sound.
It's not in
Oh,
there.
It's
original
not
song.
nominated. It's not
Stuff.
nominated in sound editing.
You're kidding.
Wow.
What?
That there was only two nominees that year: Pearl Harbor and Monsters Inc. That's
Oh,
why they went to
yeah.
5 the year after.
What the fuck? If you
Nominated
never won?
in editing, nominated in visual effects, nominated in makeup.
Jesus.
It got nominated in song.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What song was
maybe
in that? one?
Enya.
Maybe.
Enya's.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh,
All three.
okay.
All three were
original
nominated. in
score.
song. Gollum's song was the second one.
Yeah,
and
so
then-
it's missed
Into the
and
West.
Into the
sound
West.
editing.
And then into the West Wall one. Yeah.
Did you just say? Did you say it missed editing or just sound editing?
Sound
Sound
editing.
editing.
Yeah, I was gonna say what
Okay.
beat
If
somebody.
it missed editing, good lord.
Sound editing. That Chicago
Actor.
Actor.
good year. I think that may be it. Cause I think the song
Because
was.
it did have a song too.
I don't think it was
Yeah.
eligible that year.
No, but it wasn't eligible.
'Cause I think it was a
Did-
credit.
Really?
It was because
It wasn't in the movie.
or something like that. It was some.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I
It was
wanna
on the
say
soundtrack, but not the movie or something like
I
that.
move on. The
Yeah.
thing is over the credits.
it's with Catherine Zeta-Jones and
So no
Queen
Richard
Latifah.
Gere.
That one.
It's in cinematography, art direction, costume, sound. No sound editing,
Visual effects.
film editing, no makeup.
No
Oh, it is
makeup.
nominated in song, by the way. I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
songs that play over the credits are eligible.
Yeah.
They were
Well,
then.
no, that
Not
I mean that's
anymore.
kind of changed
were
back
then.
and
Well,
forth.
yeah,
It's
they've
changed
changed
now.
it, but
Yeah.
at the time they were.
Okay.
Yeah, at the time
No
they
That
were.
used to
original
happen all the
score,
time.
Obviously.
Yeah.
What's that? Clayton? What was the last one? you
No
said?
original score, no visual effects.
Yeah, visual effects.
Did it
is
get
what I said.
screenplay? It got screenplay, right?
You got screenplay.
Oh, okay.
So its big thing was makeup and sound editing.
And actor.
An actor.
An actor.
Mhm.
Shape of Water. I already know what that is off the top of my head.
Actor.
No. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you could say
Well,
actor,
best
but,
actor.
like, but it
It's
wasn't
missing
like
actor.
It is missing actor, but
Original song.
I predicted it.
Original song. Damn you, Brian.
It's sound editing. It didn't get sound editing.
Okay.
That's right.
One, and that's the last of the 13. Those are all 13 nominees. The 13 thing people nominees.
A lot of movies I love in those.
We're not gonna see. I don't know. It might be a while until we see one of those again.
You never know when the next like first man comes along that people aren't stupid about. You know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What a description.
Here, one last question for The Road.
The answer is The Road.
This is for everything. This is for all the marbles.
No, it's
I didn't co-sign on that. What? Your audio broke up there, Mark.
Hold on. The last film to have the most Oscar nominations, but not win Best Picture.
La La Land, you jerk.
La La Land?
Yeah.
Well, then it was anticlimactic. Then we
I knew where you were going.
Besides before La La Land, what is it?
Before La La Land?
Gangs in New York?
No.
No.
Saving Private Ryan.
Gravity.
wait. I'm sorry. Did you say the last film?
Gravity.
The last film second to last film to have the most Oscar nominations but not win Best Picture.
Did Gravity not lead?
Gravity is, but there's something.
Wouldn't that be three
after
films that weren't named Parasite this
Grand
year?
Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Grand Budapest.
The Irishman. Joker.
The Irishman, Joker,
Once
and
Upon a Time.
well, I
Once Upon a
guess
Time in
Joker
Hollywood?
would be the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in
Oh
Hollywood.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Joker lad.
yeah.
Yeah. What the
All
hell?
right. Well, we did it. We did it, guys.
Oh, we did it, guys.
All right,
Here
here
it is. Karen wins.
in the last decade, the films that won the most Oscars but not Best Picture.
In the last decade?
Gravity.
This is 2010 on.
Gravity. Grand Budapest Hotel.
Wait, there have been 1, 2,
La La Land.
3, 4,
Mad
5,
Mad Max.
Fury Road.
7, 8.
Inception? Did that lead that year?
Wait,
No.
Joker? No. No, wait, it didn't
Joker
win the
only
most.
won one, I think.
Didn't win the most. I'm thinking nominations.
Or two. Score and actor, right?
Yeah.
So 1,
So
2,
10,
3,
11 would be
4, 5.
Hugo. Hugo might have been one.
Yeah.
Curious Case of
There's
Benjamin
7.
Button.
Lincoln.
So I'm sorry, you said Hugo was 1. Yep.
Lincoln.
No.
Gravity.
No, that's
Gravity is
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Hotel.
That's
Mad-
tied that year with Birdman for
Mad
most
Max.
accounts.
Mad Max, right?
Mad Max,
La La Land.
La La Land, 2 more.
Joker. Oh, wait, we were gonna say Joker.
17.
Parasite won the most that year.
Oh, that won the most.
It's the most
Won the
wins, yeah.
most.
Oh, okay.
Shape of no it won. What am I saying?
It won the most that year and it won Best Picture.
Yeah. So which way are we thinking? So Inception would be the other guess.
Inception.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
one more. It's the one we don't even probably think of.
It's
Is
got to
it
be
Silver Lane's Playbook?
It's got to be 2012.
Benjamin Button. No.
What's
Oh,
2012?
there's
That's the
2
year of
more.
Argo.
I say
Argo.
there's 2 more. Wait, what did you say?
Not Lincoln or Life of Pi even.
Life of Pi.
Okay,
Oh,
Now
yeah.
Benjamin
there's
Button.
No.
No.
that's 2008.
Yeah.
We're
No.
talking about two
And that didn't win the most that year. anyway.
You're talking about this decade, right?
Yeah, this
Or
decade.
The teens, yeah.
I'm just looking at movies I
we
see on my shelf.
said every year except for 2017, but Shape of Water won.
No, you missed a year.
You might not have heard then, because I think I went through each year. So Inception is 10, 11 was Hugo, 12 was
Pi.
Life of Pi, 13 was
Roma?
Gravity,
No.
14 was Grand Budapest,
Budapest.
15 was
Max.
Mad Max, 16 was La La Land, 17 had to be Shape of Water, so we
Yeah.
skipped that year.
The year the Green Book won.
2018 was Green Book's year, but I don't know.
Roma.
Roma?
Roma.
Roma won more?
Oh, no, Black Panther?
Black
No.
Klansman. No.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
How many did it win?
Remember?
It won
4
4.
for
Oh, for
That's
piss
right.
on piss on 2018.
Yeah. Why did what? Now
First
we
man,
go
and
out.
that's first man. That's first man's year, and that's what we get to talk
Yeah,
about is
It
Bohemian
only
Rhapsody.
lost Best
Yeah.
Picture.
I
The That's right.
I don't
I
get
have
to
to
talk
leave.
about Black Clinton. You know.
I have
Well,
to
that's
leave.
a good depressing thing to leave on.
Go watch First Man this week,
Yeah.
right?
Do you guys know in 2005 there were 4 films that won 3 Oscars, and that was the most? Brokeback Crash, King Kong, and Memoirs of a Geisha.
Nice.
That's not what I would have guessed.
Yeah.
I would have guessed 2 of those. I would have probably said Good Night and Good Luck. And
Moritz
No.
Schroeder's
Yeah,
Splice
yeah,
came out in
yeah.
2009, not 2001.
Yeah, it's a 14-year
it's
difference.
that.
So what
No
movie
kidding.
am I thinking of?
I don't know what
then?
you're
Wow.
thinking. Species is
I don't-
14 years before Splice.
For some reason, I thought Splice
Time
was
is
early.
irrelevant.
Yeah, it's a flat circle here. All right.
Yep.
We don't know what's happening.
No.
Wow, I
Oh,
remember
there's a
seeing
different
Splice.
movie I'm thinking of then.
Hmm.
I haven't seen Slice. I haven't seen Slice either.
Why do I think
Slice,
that's so much
Slice.
earlier?
Watch Sliver.
Sliver.
Oh, Sliver's fun.
Sliver
Slip-
was for dirty
Dream.
boys like me that like
Mm-hmm.
want to watch
Yeah.
it.
You were like 8 though. That's come on. Splice is like 96.
I was,
Or, I'm sorry,
I was
Sliver.
9. I was
Sliver.
9 for Sliver.
Yeah, that was close.
What year was
In,
that?
in a related
I
story,
want to
Mark
say
is
Sliver.
gonna go
Sliver's like
watch Sliver.
93, maybe.
That was the peak of Sharon Stone, man.
Yeah, 93
He was
for
my everything.
93. I would have been, oh my god, like 16ish, 15ish. So yeah, I watched that one
I was.
Boys, let's go watch Sliver.
over and over.
That was the creepiest way you could have possibly said that.
Yep. The password is
The password is masturbation.
Sliver.
What are you saying, you monster?
He's being Mark.
He's this. Don't kink shame Mark.
Right.
He has so little.
It's true.
But
All
we
right.
won, Karen.
Yeah, you did win.
I
now,
sure did.
Now Ryan will.
Oh wow.
Karen, you know what? I'm sending the belt over to Karen because she carried us in that final round. And
She probably had the most points today.
Can you
He
do me a
probably
favor
did.
though? Before you send the belt over, can you whip Mark with it for go?
Listen, next week,
That'd be okay.
I want to do, or next time we do this, I want it like just whoever jumps in first.
You want to do it like that? Okay.
Come on,
I
man.
mean, the results will still be the same, but
That's
okay, sure.
bring it. I'm in for Jeopardy style.
In a related story, Mark, it's Kevin Smith trivia next week. Just like you know. Yeah.
I guess I can watch Chasing Amy because that one's not. that's
Actually, it's all Michael Bay trivia next week. So
Oh yeah, let's
Oh,
do that too.
fuck.
That'd be great.
not, that, I'll just sit and
start
watch.
brushing
He might
up on that
actually
Michael
do
Bay
okay
stuff.
I
on
feel
that.
like he would be able to still win that.
I mean, if it's like 90s and early aughts Bay, maybe.
It's
but
all.
like,
It's a lot of it is about Six on the
Transformers
Ground.
the last night. You know what
yeah, I
mean?
think Transformers. One of the Transformers ones where I said, "All right, no more. I'm not giving any more money." I think Pain and
That was-
Gain actually, because Terrence talked me into that one. Bastard.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Terrence loved Pain and Gain.
I know.
Yeah.
That was
And
a-
He
yeah,
also
people
loves,
liked it.
I think, Beautiful Creatures too. It's something I remember him loving.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
Some
movie.
random stuff. All right, Ryan, where can they follow you?
You can find me on Twitter at Ryan McQuaid77.
Mark Johnson.
Mark likes movies.
He doesn't.
Sometimes. I think we say that same damn joke every time.
Well,
I would say
well, when
sometimes.
you start telling the truth, then we'll won't say it anymore.
I liked E2 Mama Tambien and Amelie this week. How about
First
that?
of all, don't ever say
Say it
Spanish
wrong.
words again.
What did I say wrong?
You-
E2 Mama
you said-
Tambien. I
you
took
said-
Spanish for like 7 years. I don't.
I know you're just a gringo.
To
into-
Mama Tambien.
Yeah.
E2 Mama Tam. I was
E2
born in
Mama
Texas,
Tambien.
Ryan. I was born in San
Yeah, I
Antonio.
know.
Yeah. Were you
Oh,
really?
hey, really?
Yeah. New Braunfels, actually, but yeah. same
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's right. That's where my mom lives.
You sound like J.W. Pepper from the Bond movies.
And I would have voted for Obama a third time.
There it is.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Joey.
At Joey Magidson, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Letterbox, far away from Mark.
Karen M. Peterson.
Twitter and Instagram at Karen M. Peterson.
But do you really?
Yes.
See, it
Yes,
doesn't
I
work
do.
the same, I guess, with her. Then.
Yeah.
It does that with
I'm gonna try to fix. I'm gonna try to fix the website today.
You sure it us,
That's a
Mark.
good idea.
Yeah, that might be good.
That's not,
You how would you know?
This wasn't even my fault. I didn't do anything. I was trying to give readers some predictions.
Just trying to give readers things and the world
Trying to give
hates
them-
us.
Oh wait, hold on. We have one last little tradition.
Oh,
You have to give me a movie to add to the database. Not that you're gonna be able to
Oh, yeah.
vote on it in the next like 20 minutes probably, but
I have mine.
We can do it.
So if it's already in there, do we get to give you another one or no?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Just know what's in there.
I'm gonna start then.
All right, go ahead. Ryan, what do you want?
Okay, then Ryan.
Yep. That's what I had up already. Go ahead.
Actually, you know, if Karen should go first. Ladies
Okay,
first.
Karen.
She's the champ.
The Champ. 1932.
There you go.
There you go.
Which
There it
one?
is. Fitting.
1932.
The Wallace Berry.
Let me see if it's in here.
I doubt that one's in there.
32, 31, really? Yeah, 31.
Yeah, it was split years back then, so it's the 31-32
Oh,
winner.
okay.
Or didn't win.
I thought the release date was 32.
The tagline was the knockout picture of the year.
Love it. That's a good tagline.
It's a good one.
Go ahead, Ryan. We'll go by order of points. Joey.
I'm double checking. Half Nelson.
Joey outscored me. Oh, that final round, I think.
Yeah.
Everything was worth 2, and I didn't get any.
Yes. Anytime we can remember.
I think I had you before that, though.
You did, and then you fucked up. So you didn't.
Even though I got all 5 of your questions, just saying.
All right. I got some of yours too.
Yeah, probably.
You want to trade points? We still lost.
Probably.
Ryan.
Oh, I think it might be in there, but is The Last Jedi in there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just trying to cause trouble.
It's a great movie.
It
anyone
is.
says otherwise is wrong. Trying to think. Go to Mark.
First Man.
It's
I think
in
it's
there,
in there.
Mark.
Check it.
It's
It
in
is.
Check it.
Check the tape.
You know what? Mark gets Hamlet 2 now because of that.
First Man.
It's in there.
In there.
Just say it's there, even if it isn't.
But
How
it
about-
is.
How about Ben-Hur 1959?
But I do need to add some images to First Man. What?
Ben-Hur 1959.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Ryan, say Corpus Christi because I need it for a column.
And,
It's already in there, Joey.
It's not.
It is.
It's not though.
well, there,
I looked.
that's
at it
Joe's pick
yesterday.
for next week.
Yeah.
Ben-Hur is not in there.
There you go.
No.
You're welcome, fans of good cinema.
Who else?
Me.
Everyone. Oh, Ryan.
Yeah. I'll do Get on the Bus, Spike Lee movie. I've been
Get on the bus.
going through Spike's filmography, and
I got
saw
a
that one
Spike.
on
I got
Netflix. It's on
a.
Netflix.
I got a Spike Lee recommendation. Not this coming column, but the next Blu-ray one. One of his underrated movies.
I'm gonna say I want something from my childhood. What made me happy when I was a kid?
This is gonna be an interesting pick.
Ooh.
Ooh, this could go many ways.
I'm gonna say Firestarter.
Yeah, that's about what I was expecting.
Such a happy movie.
I love
Yeah.
Firestarter.
I didn't say it's not a fun movie.
Drew
It's
Barrymore,
You know.
just like
You know, those days where you'd
Yeah.
relax. Nice double feature of Firestarter and Videodrome.
all right. You can follow me at Award Circuit, download Stitcher Radio, iTunes, all that good stuff. Go to awardcircuit.com for your entertainment news. Thanks for joining us today. Kellen, it's a great podcast. Love you guys. Moritz said, love this guys. Greetings from Germany. Thank you from Germany. If you have any openings in your country for us to live after November, just in case, please keep them open. I would like to live there. Might as well, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So Clayton will be in Germany, Karen will be in New Zealand. All right, we're spreading out a little bit.
Oh no, yeah, I'll go to
new
New Zealand,
offices everywhere.
If
I'm not sure-
if Tyke is in New Zealand, I'll totally go to New Zealand.
I'm not sure who's gonna take Mark, but we'll figure it out.
Grease.
I don't know. You talk about them a lot.
About it. They know.
They
I love
haven't
them.
once commented back every time you bring them up.
No.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you at the movies. Look for all the stuff later this week, and that's it.
Take care.
Bye.